quick and easy. Abby will be 12 tomorrow. Oat balls. Hey y'all, Amy here. Welcome back to the farm. Today we're in the kitchen and I am whipping together a really easy little snack, which my kids actually like for breakfast. And that's fine with me. It's quick and easy and they love it. So there's a bunch of different ways to do this. We call them oat balls. Some people call them energy balls. Main ingredient here is oats. So I get my oats from Azure Standard. These are organic oats. If you're interested in trying Azure Standard, there is a link in the description below the video where you can click and check it out. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is add oats to a bowl first. Now, I'm doing this sitting down because I'm at my table, and if I stand up, I can't see you. And if I have the camera pointed at my face, you can't see what I'm doing. So I'm just gonna sit down. So, we're gonna do, I don't have an exact recipe for this. I just throw in what looks about right. So, I'm gonna try. We're gonna say 4 cups of oats. I have a 1.5 cup scoop measure here. And I'm just throwing some in. Okay, a little bit more. But let's say 4 cups of oats. And then I'm gonna throw in, okay, oats are the main ingredient. Then you can add in pretty much whatever you want. Let me just go over real quick what I'm doing today. Honey, you can do maple syrup also. I'm gonna use almond butter, but you can also use peanut butter. And I'm gonna do chocolate chips, mini chocolate chips. You can do raisins. I'm going to do flaxseed meal. You can do chopped nuts. You can do all kinds of stuff. Whatever, I've done coconut, I've done pumpkin, I've done different flavors for different seasons. And so, first thing, yes, Lacey?
You did sprinkles for Christmas.
I have done some sprinkles in it to make them red and green around Christmas time. Okay, so the first thing I'm gonna do is add all my dry ingredients together. So I've got my oats there. I'm gonna add my flax. Now, like I said, I don't measure. So I've got a 1/3 cup measure cup here because that's what I grabbed. And I'm gonna do 2 of these. So 2/3 cup of the flaxseed. And then, this is also something that I get from Azure. And then I'm going to sprinkle in, I have just a couple tablespoons of raw cane sugar. Just not much, it just adds like a little tiny bit of a something. And then I'm gonna add the chocolate chips. For the amount that I'm making, I'm gonna do this whole bag of chocolate chips, which is probably like 1.5 cups of chocolate chips. And then, once I have all my dry ingredients together, I'm gonna mix it together. Okay, got it all mixed together. So then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make a well in the middle. And I'm going to, I forgot something. I need my big, hold on, 1 second. Okay, I have a big measuring cup, and I am going to add my almond butter and my honey and all my liquids, and I'm going to mix all the liquidy type stuff together first, and then I'm going to add that to this. Levi, you are bumping the camera, dear. Okay, so I'm going to do, usually I use regular peanut butter. You are bumping the table, Lacey. But today, I mean, I've used both, but today I'm using almond. And I'm doing 1 cup of almond butter. If I were using a creamy peanut butter, I would probably use 2 cups. But this, can you see how it kind of like, you may not be able to see. It's very loose and oily. So this is a different brand. Usually I'll order my almond butter from Azure Standard. This is from Costco because I needed some before Azure came in. So this is our first time using this particular type of almond butter. So we'll see how this goes. And then I'm gonna add my honey, but also I have a 1/4 cup of coconut oil that I'm gonna add to it. Partially for the health benefits and partially because it moistens it just a little bit more and helps it all stick together better. Okay, now I'm going to add a cup of honey. All right. This jar is sticky. Okay. Honey. All right. Now, sometimes, because I just kind of throw stuff together, sometimes it's not enough for the oats to actually stick together, and I have to add more, and that's fine. If I have to add more, I'll add more. It's no big deal. But I think with how liquidy the peanut butter or the almond butter is, I think I'm not gonna have to do that this time.
Did you go outside for me?
No. It's little Jack. All right. Okay, so this is basically the consistency that we have. And we're gonna see how this does. I made like a well in the center of this, and I'm dump all this in it. And then we're just gonna like mix this in. You see what I'm doing? Okay, I'm mixing it in. Pulling. Okay, I've got this mixed up pretty good. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna let it sit for a little while because all the oats need to soak up the liquid. And that way they'll stick together really well. So what I do is I cover it. Once I get it all mixed together well, I'll cover it for about 30 minutes. And then I'll come and I'll roll it into balls. Now, if after the 30 minutes you come back and it still won't stick together well, then you can just add some more honey or some more peanut butter or whatever you want. And then do the same thing again. Let it sit for a little bit and try again. I'm thinking this will be fine. All right. I haven't made these in a little while, but they've been requested. Tomorrow is my oldest daughter's birthday. Jack, no. You can't have that. Okay. Tomorrow is my oldest daughter's birthday. Abby will be 12 tomorrow. And so for breakfast, she's getting oat balls. And she's gonna go on a shopping trip because that's what she wants to do. So I'm taking her shopping. And then for supper, she wants pizza. I make a homemade pizza, which I'm gonna share if y'all are interested. Everybody makes pizza. Everybody knows how to make pizza, right? So I'm like, well, I thought about doing a video on it because I make it fairly often. But then, and Brian was like, well, not everybody makes their own crust, so you could make a pizza making video. Sure. I'm like, well, maybe I will. If y'all are interested in that, let me know. But also, if anyone wants to drop a happy birthday message to Abby, I will share it with her. I'll read her all the comments. This video is coming out tomorrow morning, which is the morning of her birthday. So by tomorrow evening, I will read her all the messages. Okay, so mixed in good. I think it's gonna hold together okay. We'll add more honey later if we need to. So what we're gonna do is I'm gonna cover this with a rag and it's gonna sit here for 30 minutes. And I mean, obviously you don't have to cover it. The reason I cover it is because I live on a farm and we have flies that get into the house. So there's a couple of house flies in here because this is farm life and that's how it is. That's why I cover it. You don't have to cover it if you don't want to. But it's gonna sit here for 30 minutes and then we're gonna come back and we're gonna roll it into balls and put it in a container that will be stored in the refrigerator. So I'll be right back. Okay, y'all. So I rechecked it after it had been 30 minutes and it was just a little bit dry. So I added a little bit of almond butter and honey, both, back to it. And now it's perfect. And I'm just grabbing a handful, squeezing it into a little oat ball and putting it in here. So, I'll show you. So just grab a handful, squeeze it together. I'm gonna do it over the bowl here. Squeeze it together, and squeeze, and squeeze. And then it just, y'all know how to do this. And there you have an oat ball, like so. And I've already been doing it, so I'm almost done. But I wanted to show you how I did it. It's so easy. And y'all, I was thinking, like, I didn't mention a few things I mentioned that you can add to this, but there's all kinds of other things that you can add. You can give it like a gingerbread flavor with ginger and molasses. You can give it like a carrot cake flavor if you add like shreds of carrot and do the whole cinnamon and stuff. Cream cheese, whatever you do, it's gonna be refrigerated. You keep them in the refrigerator. So, there's all kinds of flavor options. And I've done a lot and I'm gonna try even more. I've only done one before that the kids did not like, and it was actually just oatmeal cookie type flavor. And I did brown sugar and raisins and just like, an oatmeal cookie, and they didn't like that. I liked it. It tasted like an oatmeal cookie, but they didn't care for it. So, just try different things and experiment with it. But it's really super easy, and it's a super easy thing for them to do. Well, obviously, they could be helping you. They have helped me many times before, but as you know, I don't show my kids' faces on here, and so for privacy reasons and stuff, so that's why they're not helping me today. But normally they would be right here with their hands in it too, helping me. But what I was gonna say was that it is easy because it's something that they can just grab on their own. Like if they need a snack, I don't have to go cook them something or cut up a watermelon for them or anything like that. They can just grab it and go. Easy, quick, and yummy, and healthy for the most part. Okay, after you've done a couple of oat balls, my hands get all super sticky, and then this stuff sticks to my hands more than it sticks to itself. So like every 5 or 6 oat balls that I roll, I go and I wash my hands off so that I don't have anything on my hands. and then I'll start again. All right, y'all, there you have it, oat balls. Thanks for hanging out with me this afternoon. Until next time, keep on the sunny side.